Why did South Korea's president take the unprecedented step of declaring martial law? What does this mean for the country's future? And how will it impact the region? Stay tuned as we break down this shocking development and explore its potential consequences for South Korea and the world. Why did South Korea's president declare martial law? And what now? South Korea's president shocked the nation and the world by declaring martial law in response to escalating political unrest and national security concerns. This dramatic move comes amid rising tensions along the heavily militarized border with North Korea and large-scale protests in the capital, Seoul. The declaration grants the military extensive powers to maintain order, including the suspension of civil liberties, media censorship, and the ability to deploy troops across urban areas. It's a stark departure for South Korea, a country known for its thriving democracy and free society. The martial law declaration follows weeks of escalating protests against the government, driven by allegations of corruption and economic instability. Compounding these domestic issues, recent provocations from North Korea, including missile tests, have heightened the sense of urgency. The administration cited grave threats to national stability and security as the rationale behind the move. The decision has deeply divided public opinion. Supporters argue it is a necessary step to restore order and safeguard the nation. Critics, however, see it as a dangerous overreach that threatens South Korea's democratic institutions. Internationally, the declaration has raised alarms. The United States and European Union have expressed concerns over human rights implications, while neighboring Japan has called for restraint. China, in contrast, has remained largely silent, likely viewing the situation through its own geopolitical lens. Experts predict that the coming days will be critical. The government is expected to deploy military forces in major cities to curb unrest. Meanwhile, activists and opposition leaders have vowed to continue protests, potentially setting the stage for a prolonged standoff. For now, South Korea stands at a crossroads, and the world watches closely to see how this unprecedented chapter unfolds. Like and subscribe us Newswatch.